Legend of Total War here with a new campaign series for Total War Rome 2. So today we're going to be playing the Imperator Augustus campaign as the Marcomanni on Legendary difficulty, and this will be a This is Total War campaign. Now the main reason I'm doing this is because a few days ago Creative Assembly released a video outlining what they thought was the top 5 most difficult starting positions for Rome 2, and the Marcomanni were considered to be the toughest. And they even said that they think that on Legendary difficulty, even the most veteran of Total War players would seriously struggle. And as I was looking through the comments, one of the top comments, not the top, but one of the top, was one by Tribesman, basically saying Legend of Total War can easily do any start. Can easily smash any start. And then there was some various other replies that were supporting that, showing faith in my abilities. And I thought it was a little bit unwarranted because I haven't really done any challenge campaigns in a long time, and with these things you kind of do need to keep doing it. So I really did appreciate that show of faith, and I thought that since I'm probably going to be leaving, retiring from Total War soon, possibly, why don't we do one last hurrah and do a This is Total War Marcomanni campaign. Now, just to outline, I'm going to pull out all the stops in this. I'm going to use exploits that I've never used before, that I've been holding back a long time, like specifically the movement bug. I don't need to do this to win, but it will certainly help. So just so you know, there's a movement bug for this, obviously, because I said there is, and I'll be showing you this. I was going to save it for a Blitz campaign, but I don't think I will end up doing a Blitz campaign because it doesn't seem like this game's ever going to stop being patched. Alright, so, plan of action. First thing, let's get this organized. I want to get to here. We need that extra public order that's really going to come in handy. We don't want to have revolts. Now, so let's have a look at that politics. Need to know how that's going. So here's Mogul, thirst for power, hates barbarians. That's actually not too bad. Like, that's not going to matter. Neither is that. It will a little bit, nothing major. It's not going to matter at the start, but later on maybe. So that's not too bad. Okay, and we need to know what position we're going to go to. Also, so if you're one of those people that don't like exploits and things like that, and, Legend of Total Cheese, I wish you'd do this campaign, but without doing this and all that kind of stuff. Look, if you're going to do it, this is Total War campaign, it kind of goes hand in hand that you need to abuse the mechanics. You can do it without doing it, but you're in for one hell of a long ride, because these exploits will allow me to get a quicker start on the enemy. And I've heard all of the complaints before. Look, just don't bother with it, okay? So, I'm making this series for the people who love these kind of campaigns. If you're not one of them, that's absolutely fine. I don't expect everyone to love these campaigns. But, don't bother complaining, because your complaints are going to fall on deaf ears, to be honest. Alright, so let's have a look here. What I want to do is get our guys into a position where we're not completely surrounded. So, what direction should we go? There's Tullyfordum up here. So it's Flevum, Trevor. Basically sort of like a relocation campaign. We could stay here, but it's not exactly worth a lot. Plus we'd get hit from all sides. Alright, let's see if we can do anything with diplomacy. Probably not, but we'll have a look. These guys here are unknown. So, he's allied with the Cimbri. The Cimbri are up there. Let's see, if I offer to join war against the Cimbri...
plainly, for we are an honest folk and value honesty in others.
Get a little bit of money out of them. Nope, they won't accept it. Maybe Swabia would be a better one to hold on to, because it only borders 3 provinces. But then we'll also have access to the sea. We'll have to hit them first then, and then these guys. Alright. So, alright, so first step. Just bear with me, I'm just trying to think. What if we went straight into Augustus's Rome? Octavian's Rome. Probably not very safe out that way. Not at the moment. And he's got his own enemies to worry about. Well, actually, no, he doesn't. Through here. See, alright. Well, let's just get started. We're going to start declaring war. So, trade agreement here. Let's see what we can do.
We will talk and then we will feast until our guts rumble and our backsides ache from overuse.
What if I did this in exchange? I'll declare war on the boy. And I'll pay you. No, they won't. Diplomacy is just, it won't happen. So, let's just start from the top.
We will gladly listen to your offer. Speak quickly and well.
Now, one thing with a This Is Total War campaign, you have to be diligent to like check the factions every single turn, and that's something that can very easily be forgotten about. So I just need to be mindful about that.
The gods will have me listen to you.
So I know there's been a few This Is Total War campaigns where like there's been one instance where I didn't declare war on someone on the turn I encountered them.
Good. Sword bite.
So I really don't want to do that in this campaign. The problem is though that once you on legendary difficulty, you know, once you've done that, that's it. You know, you can't be like, well, I'll just load back and do it again. Okay, we're at war with everyone. So where are we going to go now? So, do we go north or this way? I'm leaning actually to go north because it's more wide open plains, and wide open territories is going to be better for us due to our movement bonuses because of the bug. So, all right, first thing I want you to do, I want you to come up to here. Not going to attack it this turn because we need some time to train troops. What we're going to train is just the basic stuff. We can get Spear Brothers, but their melee defense is 70, and these are 63, the Spear Levy. And there's 20 upkeep cost difference, so they're 20% more expensive. Now, money is going to be super tight. Now, in manually resolved battles, those guys are obviously going to be better, but still, most of the battles we're going to be fighting will be auto-resolved, so we're going to go with Spear Levy. The Club Levy are even cheaper. They're like half the price. And they've got 44 melee defense. Okay, what? I think we should go Club Levy, because they're just dirt cheap. Maybe, actually, maybe a mix of Spear Levy and Club Levy. So, because we want to hit them hard to begin, it's like, what happens if we get there and our stats just don't quite make it? No. I'm sure it'll be fine, because the AI won't get a chance to recruit. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, then over here, we need you to attach. Is that the king? No, yeah, the king should have the units, because he has reduced upkeep costs. And then I want our spies. Let's have a look what we get. The guy provides public order, but I really need the spy to be like the best spy he can be. I don't need him to be maintaining public order, so we're going to go with you.
All Father be praised. How can I help?
We really do need our agents to be the best that they can be in this. Plus 2% replenishment. That's actually pretty good. Attach them into armies that are damaged. Alright. So next turn, we hit them there. May need to use the movement bug. Let me just check.
For the all highest.
Yeah, see, they won't make it there in a single turn, so we'll need to use the movement bug. Unless you can get a little bit closer.
Getting on our way.
Maybe you'll be able to reach next turn.
Sword and shield to my people.
Okay, there's some mercenaries we could hire as well. Okay, moving on.
All Father be praised. How can I help?
Spy, go and check ahead and see what's going on. They probably haven't done anything. Well, they're already taking attrition.
How can I help?
Alright. So, faction encountered, which means the
Well met, friend. Sit, and let your words move me to anger or agreement, as you wish of them.
Declare war. Okay, so we can launch the attack. That should mean these guys have taken attrition as well. Yeah, so this is a good one to go after right at the start.
For the all highest.
Now, what I might do is get him to do this anyway, because I need this guy to level up. I desperately need him to level up as much as possible. And this is going to give him the greatest chance of some experience. Okay, well, he's still going to get experience even for failing, just not as much. It would have actually been really helpful if he could have leveled up.
What do you want?
I don't want to do it on all of them, because money's going to get pretty tight. But yeah, you come up here.
Sword and shield to my people.
Oh, Father, be praised. Ready for battle. How can I help?
Right, let's do this.
Laying siege to their hovels. None will escape.
And then you come in.
Oh, Father, be... Move.
Good, and the odds are in our favor. If we fought this battle manually, we'd probably get crushed. Balanced stance is probably going to be best. Keep the casualties fairly evenly spread out. So level 2 settlement there, that's good. Okay, so sack it so we actually make some money.
Ready for battle. Thirsty for battle.
And then either of them can occupy it.
How
Let the king occupy it.
Warriors all. Thirsty for battle.
King's forces are cheaper.
For the tribe.
Haven't shown you the movement bug yet. Don't worry, it's coming. Alright, now. You attach yourself to the army. Okay, so we actually have a negative food balance here. Because that consumes food. That's fine. What are we going to do about that? We have to knock this down. Which is actually going to make us a fair bit of money. And repair it. I can't justify keeping that right now. Because otherwise we're going to be in a famine.
For the all highest.
Unless we exempt it from taxation. I'm not going to do that though.
Ready for orders.
Now we need to recruit. Now I think it might be best, since I want to try and hold on to this. Oh, hang on, we got new factions out here. The Kimbri. They kind of like me. Let's see about if they'll accept a confederation.
Welcome, worthy friend. Let us
break
bread
do it right at the start.
And drink
Check.
before words.
Could I get you to join war
Welcome,
against the
worthy
Rugii?
friend. Let us break bread and drink before words pass our lips.
Nope, even though they like us, we can't get anything with them. Us being unreliable,
Welcome, worthy
yeah,
friend.
diplomacy is just worthless.
Let us break bread and...
So there's a few factions we've encountered now.
Although
Doesn't matter how many of them we're at war with. What we're trying to do is reduce the number of them we border. They tend not to
let your words move me
chase
to
us all over the
anger or
place.
agreement.
Okay. Batavians roam over here. If anything, we want to be trying to go east. Conquer Germania first, before we start going into Roman territory.
All Father be praised! How can... Come, fight for us, lads! For the All Highest! Are you ready to do your duty to the tribe?
Also, it might be in our best interest now to jack up the taxes. It doesn't matter about public order. We're going to just forgo this settlement. I won't demolish it just yet. Should get a few more turns out of income from it. Public order is actually pretty good considering the tax rate on it. I'm just trying to think, would it be better if we demolished this and build a food building instead? No, I think I'll just leave it as it is. Demolish that down, because I may not be able to hold it. Our next stop is going to be Flevum up here. Flevium. It's a good place to be. We don't border too many people. Come in contact... Actually, we'll come in contact with Britannia. That won't be good. We don't want all of Britannia coming at us. I think staying up in the north, going up to Trevor. Not a bad idea. But we'll need to keep an eye on them. Alright. Let's move on.
The power of the gods flows through me.
Thirsty for battle.
Good, no attrition. Alright. Yes. How are we going with politics? Okay, we can also do this. One free thing.
How can I
need you to come up over here.
Heading out. Are you sure
they haven't recruited anything yet.
What would you have of me?
So they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units here. 11 units, that's nothing.
Come.
How many units are they about to recruit?
The All-Father guides
6. They're about to recruit another 6 units. Their recruitment rate is way higher than ours. We can get there this turn. That's not a problem. But should we go there this turn? That's the question.
For the tribe.
I think I still need some time to build up. I mean, capturing this settlement, is it really going to be worth anything? Not really. I mean, I could sack it. That'd be worth more money than occupying it.
Thirsty for battle.
Just hold on to Tulliferodum for the time being. Alright. Now we need to get loads of club levies. So yeah, I think for the time being, just keep an eye on things. I need you out here. I need you to keep an eye on the enemy. Can't see them. I don't need you to maintain public order in this region. Just keep an eye on them. Okay. Money coming through is pretty good. Everything considered. Good, with these club levy being dirt cheap, we might even be able to field 2 full stacks. If we can manage to field multiple full stacks, none of these factions are going to be able to deal with us. I want you to get a little bit closer.
Better get a shift on.
So now they're hiring another 6. Fine, you know. They have to eventually leave this area, and when they do, that's when we get them. Because we're replenishing as well as recruiting.
All Father be praised. How can I help? Come.
Now another thing that's going to help us. This is especially going to help us for the movement bug. We need to be hiring politicians. Don't necessarily need to have them on the field right now, but just need to be hiring them so that they're here. You'll see why eventually, and then we can do this to try and get ourselves higher political power. So what comes out of here? Because I'm not too familiar with the barbarian tech tree. Extra research rate. That would be good, but that's not a priority right now. Provides a tiny amount of food. And a bit of worth. Extra army replenishment is going to be crucial. Funny thing is, we could just rebuild that back up because we'll have some food. But it's not going to be worth it right now, I think. Eventually, this will need to be demolished. We're maintaining public order. Is this being taxed? Yeah, it's being taxed. Despite being on the highest tax bracket, public order is amazing right now. I don't know what I'm doing right. Yeah, it's fine. Instability, everything. Faction plus 24. What I... I don't know. Good, I suppose. Wonder if hindsight should have left it there. Anyway, getting more food is more important right now. And that extra replenishment's so good for us, because we're gonna have enemies coming at us all over the place. We can hunker down here with this, because looking at this, these units costing us 50 each. That means we can get 24 more units based on our current income. But then again, we're going to lose this eventually. Someone's going to come and get it, probably these guys. We should be able to see them coming though. Well, when they do, we just demolish this if we can. Actually, I might demolish it now, because it's not making me much money. Yeah, demolish this one now. Because when we see them there, it might be too late. Demolish it now. It'll reduce my income, but give me a cash bonus.
For the tribe.
Which I guess I could use to buff this up. I think I'm going to stay here. You might think, why did you demolish it? I demolished it because I needed to not take attrition, but maybe it wasn't so bad to take 1 or 2 turns of attrition. I don't know. See, by the time this is done now... Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's move on.
All Father be praised. How can I help?
Good. Extra cunning. That's certainly going to come in handy for you.
Yes.
Well, extra authority is going to come in handy for you. To reduce upkeep costs. And you can have the reduced... No, to get the next turn then.
Thirsty for battle.
Plus, we could also disband some of the Spear Brothers, or maybe even the Germanic youth later, because the club levy are cheaper. You just gotta go with cheap shit. Cheap shit are the best in Rome too. And Attila.
Ready for battle.
Okay. So they're raising another army there. That's fine. So yeah, here's the Quadi. They're gonna capture this, but you know, nothing here now. It's worth... It says it's worth 912, but it's really only worth 100. It's just that the capital always gets a lot of extra income.
Thirsty for battle.
Okay, you should transfer the Morix. Oh, you've only got the club levy. Okay, never mind.
Are you ready to do your duty to the tribe?
I could spend some money to sabotage them, just to get you more experience. Let me just see. How much is that going to set us back?
Share my
It's
fire.
not so bad, because you definitely need the experience.
I like. It is done.
Good. Overall damage done to them, though, is going to be completely
I am the
pointless.
knife in the dark.
Getting this guy to like level 10 as soon as possible, that is just going to be the best. Keep an eye on them.
Picking up the stragglers.
For the tribe!
Don't need that. So they're at -11. Why is that? Thirst for power, political actions. Oh, okay. The political actions. Right, yeah, because they lost the influence, but that's okay. Hates Romans. Mogul's better than hates Romans. Plus, it just hits. We don't have to worry about this for ages anyway, so don't worry about it. We're all good. I don't think I need to do anything this turn.
The gods shower me with blessings.
I really need to make sure I keep an eye on the number of factions that I'm at war with. Because what if someone's wandering through the area? Me staying still shouldn't need to check, but I should still do it every turn. I really need to get into the habit. See, we're still at war with everyone, so that's okay. Right, so we lost this settlement, but it doesn't mean anything to me. If he wants to go and build it back up, good for him. Then I'll go sack it and make money again. Alright, so now he's recruiting. What we want to do is wait for him to leave the settlement. Now, I could assassinate this guy here to prevent them from actually recruiting. What's the chance of your success on that? 58%. But I'd much rather you have a higher chance of success sabotaging this and keep it damaged.
Sabotage.
Get levels up in the meantime. Meanwhile,
For the
we keep recruiting
all-highest.
here.
Death in battle. There is no finer ending.
We'll raise a third stack soon. Yeah, we need that. Good, these being done. How are you holding up?
Warriors all.
Okay. Also, reduce those upkeep costs. I'll try and get as many guys into my political party at the start. It's really going to help us keep a majority power here. And, give us more guys to work with. Public order here is looking excellent, even though we're on the highest tax bracket. So your job is to be an assassin. So that's what we're going to focus you on. I want you to keep an eye on them for the time being. Nothing else for me to do here. I've still got the Imperium despite losing this settlement. Okay, moving on. Can still hire another 14 units of club levy. But before I hire the next army, it might be an idea instead to readjust the second army, the first army. Okay, so we've got some guys on the way down here. What's this? The Rugii. That's fine. Sabotage them, because they're probably not going to get replenishment here unless they're actually allied with these guys. They're not.
I like.
Good. As you keep getting better, you're going to keep doing more and more damage to them. I don't even need my armies as long as I've got agents. You exploits. There's some people that literally would be like, oh, he's using exploit agent spam instead of having real skill, as in losing in battle.
All
That's what real skilled soldiers do.
Ready for orders.
That's what spies are there for.
Are you ready to do your duty to the tribe?
So that'll give us 2 full stacks.
For the all-highest.
Now, Germanic youths don't perform well in auto resolve. They don't have good numbers. See, they've got 120 as opposed to 160. They don't have much ammunition. The club levy, pretty sure they've got ammo, don't they? Most units do. I don't even know. Fuck me. Let me just check. Because I know these do. Shit, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they do. So, they cost 37, these cost 58. Let's disband 2 of them, because they're not as good. You just get the club levy. And we've got 2 full stacks, with a decent amount of cash coming through. And now we're just waiting for a good opportunity to hit someone hard. Actually, if the Rugii are here, that means their settlement over here is not well defended. However, I'd much rather control all of one province than little bits and pieces of somewhere else. But what we could do is send someone over there to sack it. But I don't need to do that right now, I feel. So let's move on. Okay, so a young boy with an uncanny resemblance to a yeah, adopt him. Free general, why not? So they slowly make their way down here.
Yes.
And we keep sabotaging them along the way. You keep getting levels up. Good. Really good. Because now look at them. They're in pretty bad shape. Needs 2 of our armies. I can reach him this turn if I wanted to, but what's the point? Well, our armies are at full strength now, so what are we doing?
Warriors all.
Alright then, I guess it's time to show you guys. I don't know if I want to do this. Because we've got these guys coming down here. No point fighting battles unnecessarily. These guys here are probably just going to go home. I'm waiting for this army here to stand there. I sabotage him. And then get him. I want you to come over here.
All Father be praised. Excitement at last.
Okay. Move on. Could raise another army, but 2 is fine for the time being. I don't have much money. I'll hire more if I start feeling a bit more under pressure. See, like I said, they're just going home now. Important character, great. And of course, he still needs more experience. Let them keep building up their armies, it's fine.
Sabotaging.
Great. Do you get a level up?
Was there ever any doubt?
Come, sit.
Okay.
Share my fire.
So, once again, disband the Germanic youths. In exchange for club levy.
Are you ready to do your duty to the tribe?
No one else is coming at us. Oh, hang on, we got the bell guy over here. Don't worry about them too much.
Share my fire.
Maybe you'll need to sabotage them to slow them down, I don't know.
Only those touched by the moon would do that.
I may need to actually bring the spy back down this way to deal with them. How about this? How about you come over here, keep an eye on them, because that's the next place I want to conquer. We've got to wait for the right time to strike. I'm quite content just sitting here.
Thank you, great ancestors.
I really do need to remember to check. Yeah, no difference. Okay, so they're sending quite a bit of force over here, 2 armies. Not full stacks though. The raiding isn't really going to do anything. It does cost us a little bit of money, but nothing major.
How can I assist? Guarding against prying
Okay, we've got a dispute here. I don't like those dilemmas. So you stay there.
Oh, Father, be praised! How can I help?
Good. This will reduce our upkeep costs even further. That's what we want to see. So these guys are closing in on us. It's a little bit dangerous.
Ready for battle.
But my spy here is quite competent now.
I am the knife.
If our 2 armies can deal with them one at a time, we'll be fine. Especially now that we've got the extra 10% replenishment. Okay, so those guys are also on the move. Local bandits have offered their service to intimidate the opposition. How do you proceed? I refuse. I think that'll make the other political parties actually happier by me doing that. So they're all raiding in the region, and then we're losing public order because of it.
Come, sit, share my fire.
Now in Tulliferodum, okay, these guys here can't reach us this turn. We're at full strength here. I think we should try and take out
For the old
Trevor.
highest.
We'll do it if this here works.
Messing with the enemy.
Good job. Okay.
I have seen it done.
Very, very good job. Okay,
Oh,
so
Father, be
it says we
praised.
can't reach them.
How can I help?
Guess what? Wrong.
Is that all?
I'll show you the movement bug.
Getting on our way. Thirsty for battle.
That's how you do the movement bug. So how it operates is that if you switch the general while this guy is currently moving, it forgets that it forgets completely how much he's moved, resets his movement to 0, so the other guy can keep moving.
Come,
Now they actually
sit,
fixed this in
share my
Attila,
fire.
but they never fixed it in this. These exploits. It's cheating. Whatever, I don't care. Hang on. Make sure they get the unit ready.
On the
So it's just
move,
one
lads.
click away. You just need to make sure you're not sitting in the city before you make the move out.
Move out. Come, sit, share my fire. Move out. Thirsty for battle.
Push on the side because he can't reinforce.
Not possible. All Father.
You can't get away. So I only lose 9% of my army.
Ah!
auto resolve, you know. Plus, you know, damage. Yeah, barely anything there.
Is there nothing else? For the tribe! Ready
Yeah, we
for
just need to
battle.
finish the job.
Come, sit. Destroy them.
Hopefully this settlement here is not completely wiped out. Because if we get another battle out of it, it's just more experience for them, but it's alright. Now, what have they got here at Trevor? You know, I've actually got enough movement. I can make it back down here, but here's the thing. Now, if I was to do it again, it doesn't reset his movement. I can only do it in small increments. But I don't think these guys here can make it back to Tulifrodum this turn. It's just that next turn I have to make a rush back down here. I think. What I'll also do... Yeah, I think we'll need to sack this city.
Warriors all Father be praised. How can I
Here's my permission to do it.
Starting
You're
out.
all right.
Thirsty for battle.
The Kimberly is gone.
Aye.
Okay, so we lose a lot of public order, but we still got rooms. This'll repair. That's pretty cheap to repair. I'll just pay for that, and that'll repair automatically. More food means more replenishment as well. Once we actually get it.
Ready for orders.
So, yeah, very good replenishment here, thanks to that other city. If we lose it, we need to get back there straight away. I like strategist generals.
Sit. Share my fire.
Okay.
For the all
No units were lost.
Ready for battle.
Now, I'm going to recruit another army here. Because with this settlement under our control, we can afford a little bit of extra coinage. How much is it? And how are we going with this? We haven't encountered anyone else yet. Hire someone completely new. You. With the sword masters. That way if I have to fight the battle here, these are the best guys to do it.
First, set up a watch.
Sword masters are excellent. It's basically like Oathsworn. And your job will be to recruit more club levy.
In battle, there
Now,
is
I
no
can't exactly
other.
afford a lot of them. Based on this. Maybe once this is... If I repair this, my income should increase.
I am the knife in the
I'll still have a little bit of money left over. Next turn. Hang on, these are each going to cost 50. Let's just recruit 2. That way I'm guaranteed to have just a tiny little bit of income. Because these guys are obviously lowering it down a little bit by doing that. Alright, let's move on. We need enough money for the spy to do his thing. Okay, it's the jaws of death are closing in on us a little bit. Money's a bit better because they're coming in. They're like, ooh, I see the opportunity for attack. Now, the question here is, let's see, how many is that? 11 units defeat 20. Don't forget they've got a lot of levy freemen, and our club levy,
Warriors all
24 melee attack, 15 melee attack. They're going to be better
thirsty
in
for battle.
a manually resolved battle than these. Even though they might actually be better in auto resolve. Plus we'll also have the walled settlements. This army here has to be eliminated. So you're going to have to deal with him first. And then turn back around and deal with them. Using movement bugs along the way, of course. So first up, sabotage him. Please don't fail me. Good. I really needed you to succeed on that. That was very important. Okay. So this army here will return to the king. Where is he? Yeah, Theodoric, king. I have to make it go slowly so I can get it right at the... Oh, fuck, I missed it. Oh, I must have just clicked there. If you missed the chance, that's it. It's okay, because he needs to pick up the slack now. This guy here. I can still force march him over here to assist with this battle, because he is... Cannot reinforce. How much can I force march him? Plus, I can still double movement him with force march, but he'll only get one battle out of it. Oh, I fucked up with that.
Your next command?
I don't use this movement bug a lot, so it's like, gotta be careful with it. Okay, so you're gonna get this time.
Get moving. Ready for battle. Yeah.
It's okay. So we go with this. Wipe them out. That's them down. I suppose another thing is that we don't actually need to attack them. They're sabotaged. How far can they really move? Oh, they could attack here. That's the problem there.
For the tribe.
I'm going to need to movement bug you, because otherwise you're not going to have enough movement to get to these guys. At the very least, push them out of the province.
For the tribe! Stragglers will be left behind.
So come to here.
On the move, lads! Come, sit! Share my fire! Getting on our way! Warriors!
Just give me that little bit of extra movement needed there. Good, I was hoping he couldn't get away. He won't be able to get another attack, but we take both of these guys out. And thanks to our improved replenishment here, we'll replenish very quickly.
The old father guides
So the next thing for them to do, these two, is to make a fucking run for this before they get another chance to recruit more troops.
Ready for battle.
They're replenishing pretty quickly. I think I should send you... Let me just see here.
Move out.
Send you back to here so that you can reinforce this position. He can't move from there, but no one else is going to be of any risk.
How can I help?
What do I need you to do? They may come over here and attack this. If they do, well, we made money here. Just come in this province here and deploy.
Warriors all.
Got some more money, so club levy it up.
Fighters.
Our next stop will be Flavium, whatever. These guys here are either going to run away or press the attack. If I had to guess, I'd say they'll run away.
Come, sit. Warriors, share my fire.
Yeah, that extra 10% really helps. Okay, moving on.
Warriors all.
Yeah, I thought they might come around that way. It's just gravitas, it's fine. I can't afford to lose that money. I've only got 7 coins left. Alright. If he gets sabotaged, he won't be able to make the attack at Trevor. But I really need to get to Flivium. Trading, let them having this in exchange for us getting that might actually be worth it. What's the chances of your subverting this? 57% chance.
You looking at me?
What would you have of me?
Your chances are 82%. Alright, you go.
I'll just put that there. Succeeding is what I do best.
These two are both too far away now to get to Tulifodum.
Thirsty for battle. For the all highest.
And he cannot make the attack. Was it critical? No, it wasn't critical, but if he comes out of Force March, he can't attack Trevor. Horses from across the sea. A trader from distant lands has come to our lands. He claims to be selling the finest horses known to man. Let him trade.
Ready for orders.
So yeah, now we need to make a rush for Flevium, but I don't think I'm going to need both armies. So we'll just send... Is this the king here? I suppose it doesn't matter because we'll need to use the movement bug. That's our 8 limit there. We'll just see if one army's enough. When he gets there and it's like, oh shit, there's loads of troops, I'll send the other one. Plus, if we can manage to control the province, then we'll be able to put an edict down. Alright. Oh, that's Theodoric? Okay. Ooh, I was close on that one. If I had been a split second later, I wouldn't have made it.
Getting on our way. Thirsty for battle.
Yeah, I think you can handle that by yourself. Got him. Alright, so... Sacking it's worth 2,280. We do need the cash bonus. There's nothing particularly special about this place, so I'll sack it.
Thirsty for battle.
And then occupy, and that should wipe them out.
Ready for battle.
Good. Now, these guys here, their armies are there. There's no way they've got a third stack with just one city, so we can sit tight with that. You could go to Trevor, but they might have another army coming in, so it's not worth risking this army for that city.
Ready for orders. Warriors all.
Maybe just wait at the river crossing here. That'll be advantageous to us if they want to fight there. So each of these episodes will be an hour, so we'll start wrapping things up soon. We've still got these guys coming in here. I can't justify any more troops, but if they were to attack here, I'm pretty confident we'd beat them. Okay, and also, our income here is 1,250, so let's have a look. If we go with the extra 15% tax rate, or... no, don't worry about that. Food and public order. Growth. What growth are we on to at the moment? Let's see, 1, 8, minus 3 to 5, 7. So that's our growth. So that would bring us to 12. We're growing at a reasonable rate. We need the money. At least stockpile a lot of cash, just in case we ever go into deficit. Now, over here, what should we build here? Oh, wait. I don't know if this is going to hold. Should I repair this? So that's good for a lot of food, not really great for money. That's good for food and money. That's... Let's have a look here. What's the end result of it? -6 public order, +4 food. Yeah. Oh, this gives us our cavalry, so eventually, not yet, we will need this building, at least in our... wherever we're going to get our best troops from. I will eventually get doom stacks, but not right now. Okay, please tell me we just met. Yeah, we would have just met these. Faction encountered. Caledoni and Iceni. Yeah, okay. Good thing I didn't end the turn without doing this. This was the problem with attacking here. Hopefully they don't send any soldiers at us, but if they do...
But do not wrap them in lies.
We'll get pretty well forewarned if they start sending troops up this way. It's not even that wealthy of a settlement. We see factions like down here that we've declared war on, you're not seeing their armies because they're not going to traverse this far. It's not like Total War Attila. Okay, you get to level up a little bit. Let's have a look here. That's probably going to be most useful to us. Weapon damage. Like, it's valuable, but I don't know if I can hold on to this settlement yet, because I don't know what else they've got over here. Could probably find out by sending them in. Oh no, I can't send her that far. Right, let's move on. Okay, 2 armies, that's not good. A lot of extra, what was this? That's good. A lot of extra money coming in right now, which is good. It's only a small army in both ways. I think we might end the episode here. Give me a bit of chance to think about things. We're at an hour, just about. But I think we've made a pretty strong start. Those guys backed off, which is good. How far can you reach? You can't get to any of them. I don't think he'd be able to reach. No, he wouldn't. But if you had to defend this settlement, you'll want him to come back. I can movement bug him. Might even be best to movement bug these 2 over here to defeat this. And maybe just sack Bavay. Sack it into oblivion. Because I don't want to hold on to it right now. I just want to secure this province. Those other guys, they might send armies, I don't know. I've got to build up my economy here and my defenses. This will be done next turn as well. Alright, yes, that's a good place to end the episode. So guys, like and subscribe. Part 2 is next. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. Hope you guys are enjoying the campaign. And I'll see you next time. Fuckers.